weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Indiana Pacers. And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. Now the starting group for Orlando. They've got Nelson. Lewis is out there with Howard. Then it's Turkoglu, and it's Lee in at the 2 spot. Now here's Jackson. Left side, Miller. Over Lee. Miller, no luck. And it's Nelson with the ball, bringing it up now for Orlando. Here's Turkoglu. There's the pass to Nelson. Fades back, and Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Nelson.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Nelson with the steal. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Howard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
If you had a question as to how Dwight Howard is up there amongst the all-time leaders in offensive rebounds, that's an example why.
Now here's Jackson. Pass to Miller. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Lee. Magic moving the ball around. From 15 feet away, Howard, that's good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Outside Jackson. Miller outside. Rose against Turkoglu. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Five to shoot. It's stolen by Turkoglu. And Davis sends it back. Outside Rose. Lets it go. Turkoglu grabs the board.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
No good from Lee. Indiana off to a slow start. Trailing by 5. And Rose throws it down.
And how about the attitude of Jackson? Just an extraordinary passer who knows how to orchestrate a team.
And here's Turkoglu for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Turkoglu's got 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Rose. Trying to get open is Davis. Rose gets the bucket.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Orlando leading by 4. Pass to Howard. Now Lewis.
And Lewis, one of those guys that can fit into a lot of different roles. But depending on what his team needs, he's got a diverse skill set. He's got size, and this guy loves shooting the threes.
Orlando shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Pacers trail by 5. Rose kicks to Davis. Passes it to Rose. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Now here's Turkoglu. He has 5. Over Rose. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And hey, we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
On the wing, Jackson. Guarded by Nelson. 6 to shoot. Here's Rose. A putback. It's good on the putback. It's a tie ball game.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Nelson looking around. And the pass to Lee. Turkoglu outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Indiana. Miller dishes to Rose. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Rose has got 9.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Turkoglu inside the line. A fresh 14 for Orlando. And here are the Pacers now. They're on a 14-6 run. Miller, no luck. Miller's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Nelson outside. Pass to Lee. Inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Dwight Howard's massive frame makes him a problem on the interior. Good job drawing contact.
For Orlando, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw good, Howard.
Listen, we know Dwight Howard is on the back 9 of his career, but he can still be valuable. This guy is capable of a double-double every night.
And he makes both free throws. Now Jackson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Timeout.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. On defense, Orlando. Indiana moving the ball around. And that one's good by Davis.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Nelson, the pass to Turkoglu. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots. I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Lee dishes to Howard. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
Well, Dwight Howard makes his way to the free throw line. You've got to stay down on that shot fake. The defender doesn't, and he makes good use of it.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And that one falls for Howard. The Pacers making a change here. And so Howard nails both of them. Here's Jackson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Crozier covered by Lee. Here's Crozier. Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Nelson, the pass to Lewis. Turkoglu outside. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. Rose against Turkoglu. And it's sent back by Howard. The drive by Lee. It's a hand on it, and Davis pulls it down. Jackson against Nelson. Jackson passes to Rose. With the floater, and it's sent back by Howard. Feeds it to Turkoglu. Howard trying to free himself up. And Turkoglu gets it to go. The assist by Nelson. Nelson's got 3 assists in the game. Jackson looking around. Pass to Davis. Over Lewis. Both teams will make substitutions. Orlando leading. Howard with it. 8 points for him. Passes it to Lewis. Nelson dishes to Howard. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Howard's got 10 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Timeout called the Pacers. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Making some changes. Batiste checked in, and it's Johnson in for Hedo Turkoglu. Pacers trail by 4. Best passes to Rose. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
The pass to Batiste. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Howard. Second shot opportunity. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Rose against Pietrus. Rose passes to Best. kicks it to Davis. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. A 3 ball. Best can't hit. To the paint. Here's Batiste, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Knocks down the 3 ball. 14 points for Rose.
What are you going to do defensively? Such separation with the height advantage in that matchup.
Alston kicks to Howard. Back to Alston. Pass to Howard. The shot's good. Alston making the play. And that's 12 points for Howard.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Outside Rose. There's the triple. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
Rose has gone 3 of 3 from the arc. 9 points on that long-range shot of his. Alston kicks to Batiste. Beatrice against Rose. Beatrice, the pass to Howard. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Deflects the pass. Here's Best. No points in the game yet for him. 4 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Rebound by Beatrice. So it's Orlando now. Alston with the ball. And Rose picks him up defensively.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Here's Best. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the middle. And that one is hammered home.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Crozier, he's covered by Alston. Count it.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And it's the Magic with the ball. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Best. The feed to Rose. And here's Alston. He dishes it to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is a lethal combination of size and skill. Dwight Howard doing work.
No good there. And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Orlando Magic. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And so in the game for the Pacers, they've got Perkins. And it's Harrington in at the power forward. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got the lead up to 9 now for Orlando.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Passes it to Best. Crozier, he's covered by Alston. Here's Crozier. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Magic leading by 9. Now Alston, and there's the pass to Batiste. Johnson surveying the floor. Right wing. The 11-footer. Again, the Magic score. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Best, covered by Petrus. Perkins kicks to Mullen. Indiana moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Beyond the arc. Best's shot is good. Best's got himself on the board with 3 there.
He took what the defense was giving him that time. There was nobody on him on the three-point shot. Boy, don't give him the lights out.
Howard up on top, covered by Perkins. Perkins against Howard. Howard draws the double. From deep, Johnson, that's good. And so Howard with the assist. 6 points for Johnson.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Alston. Howard in the post. Harrington's there. And Indiana making a change here. Miller's checked in. And a switcher also for Orlando. Redick is checked in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Howard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Redick the bucket on the assist by Howard. And the Magic lead by 13.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Best. Off target from outside.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Alston passes to Howard. Alston with the ball. Pass to Howard. Howard draws the double. Here's Battie, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And here's what the schedule for Orlando looks like. On Sunday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. And then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. Pacers trail by 13. Here's Best. Outside Mullen. From the arc, hits the three-point bomb.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Goes up on the high post. Here's Alston. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Alston's got his second bucket of the night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Best. Miller outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Miller. Both free throws good for Miller.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Turkoglu against Mullen. Takes the 13-footer, the putback, and Howard with the second chance points.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Jackson up top, guarded by Nelson. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Miller's got 7. The Magic leading by 10. Outside, Reddick. Passes to Turkoglu. Who is outside. A 3. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. So it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 13-point game. Kicks it out to Mullen, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Turkoglu against Mullen. Looking to get it going, and Turkoglu with the basket on the assist by Nelson. Nelson's got 4 assists now tonight.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Here's Smits. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Harrington, and the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
Turkoglu against Mullen. And that one drops. Turkoglu's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Jackson dishes to Harrington, and it's sent back by Howard.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
He's just really a one-man wrecking crew down low. And with this timeout, they've got to make some adjustments because he's been steady inside.
Orlando. Now here's Jackson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Miller, that's for 2. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 6 assists here tonight.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Drops in the breakaway layup. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there. On time and on target.
Pacers trail by 15. The pass to Harrington. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now, here is Nelson. That shot misses. Here's Mullen, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Mullen's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Knocks it loose. Out of bounds as Orlando keeps possession. Davis is checked in for Indiana. Rose comes in for Mullen. On defense, the Pacers. They trail by 11. No good from Lee. Jackson against Nelson. And the foul called on Rashard Lewis. That is his first foul of the game. Miller, the pass to Smits. Outside, Davis. Down low. It's stolen by Turkoglu.
What outstanding defensive anticipation and a poor decision passing.
And he comes up with the deuce. Lee's got his first bucket of the night.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Lewis against Jackson. The kick out to Rose. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Rose. Orlando leading by 10. Nelson, the pass to Lee. Magic moving the ball around. That one goes. Count it. Lewis has got his third bucket of the night.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Pass to Jackson. Nelson with the steal. Pass to Lewis. Back to Nelson. Davis with the double team. To the middle. Here's Lewis. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
All the officials are all over that one.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Lewis.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
To the inside, Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
No good from Howard.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Miller, no luck.
Boy, he hasn't found the range yet here in the second period. Only one triple for him tonight.
Lee kicks to Turkoglu. Nelson outside. Pass to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Over Miller. Another miss by Orlando.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Here's Smits. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, for Nick Vucevic, there were some great firsts last season. His son, Philip, was born in December. And then Dad made his first All-Star appearance. Nick is from a basketball family. He said, "I'll enjoy telling my son the stories, like my dad did with me. We'll see if he likes the game of basketball. I think he will." Kevin?
LDA, it's certainly in his genes. Thanks for that report. The Pacers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Jackson hits both of them. Magic leading by 10. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Here's Alston, and Davis sends it back, but he gets it back. Shot clock at 6. Johnson against Jackson. Johnson can't hit.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Jackson. It's deflected. Now the pass to Turkoglu, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. The Pacers making a change here. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Battie. Shot, high post, and he nails the jumper. Battie's got 4 this quarter.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Best over Turkoglu, and he can't bank that one in. And so it's the Orlando Magic up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Dwight Howard had no problems getting going. He had 18 points, 3 assists, and 4 blocks. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
Well, it was an unselfish, team-oriented half of basketball. The ball never stopped moving. Their offense had a great flow to it. It prevented anyone from getting lazy out there. They're always moving, cutting, knowing where they need to pass the ball.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Well, the way I see it, they're losing this game because they're being out-rebounded. You can't give up this kind of differential and expect to remain competitive. So what do? You commit more guys to the glass, guards included. You make it a priority that if you do ultimately lose this game, it's not because you didn't rebound.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. And so in the game for the Magic, Lewis is out there with Turkoglu. Then it's Nelson, then it's Lee, and it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle. There's Jackson with the three. Can't hit that one. So Orlando will take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Turkoglu against Rose. And he overshot that one, missing. Magic leading by 12. Pass to Nelson. Turkoglu outside. Bounce pass Howard. Here's Lewis. Second chance shot. Turkoglu with it over Rose. The Magic again can't hit.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
The 15-footer. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Lewis dishes to Nelson. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. 2 points. That one goes. Turkoglu's got 19 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Lee with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Nelson against Rose. Howard. Good. And a nice assist from Nelson. And that's now 20 points for Dwight Howard.
This is a comfort zone for Dwight Howard. The closer he is to the hoop, the more effective he becomes.
And the dunk by Rose.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Magic leading by 12. Turkoglu passes to Howard. Rose with the double team. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Howard. The Pacers pull it in.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Rose passes to Smits. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. For Indiana, they haven't yet missed a free throw. 5 for 5.
Taking 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Lets it fly from 18. Pacers with the rebound. Davis has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside Jackson passes it to Davis. Great D that time from Howard.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Here's Jackson following the three-pointer by Orlando. The pass to Miller. That's It's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Jackson's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Magic leading by 13. And here's Turkoglu. 19 points in the game. No good from 18.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now, here is Miller. Nelson with the rebound. Lee against Jackson. Lee kicks to Nelson. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Jackson, and it's sent back by Howard. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. The Pacers making a switch here. Harrington's checked in, and a switch here also for Orlando. Redick is checked in. Now Harrington, pass to Smits. Now here's Jackson. Now here's Harrington. 5 on the clock. And yes, it's good. Harrington's got 6.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Lee against Miller. Pass to Redick. Who is outside. Out to Nelson. Over Jackson. The Pacers pull it in.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
Well, he sees the play developing, takes care of his responsibility. Just terrific job defensively. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Passes it to Lewis. Here is Howard. He's guarded by Harrington. Out to Lee. Over Miller. And it's Lee that time on the assist by Howard. Howard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Well, this is why Courtney Lee is easy to play with, right? He gets his offense within the flow of the system.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 7. Doris, basketball continues to gain in popularity around the world, doesn't it? It's amazing to me.
It does. Adam Silver, the commissioner, has said, I believe we can be the #1 spot in the world. Obviously, they'd have to overcome the soccer, and that's popularity. But think about this, Kevin, how inclusive a game basketball is. And the love spans across gender, race, ethnicity, religious affiliation. And the best part about the game of basketball is this, Kevin. When you're growing up and trying to get better, you need a ball, you need a hoop, and you need you, and you don't need anything else.
That is so well said. So both teams changing it up here. Timeout called the Pacers. One of the stories here, Dwight Howard getting it done today.
You've got to take a timeout, take a breath, and come up with a plan for how to stop this guy.
There's the pass to Best. Just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Perkins, he's checked in for Indiana.
Sam Perkins.
Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. Pacers trail by 10. Here's Best. Miller outside. No good with the triple.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Basket good. Lewis has got 12 in the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Best. Back to Miller. Shoots over Redick. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
How about the concentration? He gets hit but stays with the play and gets the finish.
The Pacers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Magic leading by 9. Pass to Petrus. Pass to Alston from deep. They get it back.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Best. Miller outside for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Batiste got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside, Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Here's Best. He's covered by Alston. There's Miller with the 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Alston passes to Howard. He feeds it to Batiste. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Batiste's got 10 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Here's Best. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 5. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
There was not a point like I mean everybody from up handle
And the Magic making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Orlando leading by 10. Kicks to Batiste. Magic moving the ball around. Howard up on top. Howard draws the double. Passes to Batiste. And here's Petrus. 6 on the shot clock. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And here are the Pacers now. This gives them the opportunity to get within 10. And the pass to Perkins. Here's Best. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
Here's Batiste. He's guarded by Harrington. Here's Batee. 10 points for him. Rebound by Best.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Pass to Alston. Now Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Johnson's got 8 points.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For Orlando, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. He's perfect from the line this time. Pacers trail by 14. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Miller outside. Over Johnson. Offensive rebound, Pacers. Clock at 6. From deep. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you. And Orlando has possession. The Pacers making the shot. Turkoglu against Harrington. Howard trying to free himself up. They get the rebound. No good from Turkoglu. Pacers trail by 14. Harrington, the pass to Best. Miller with the ball. He's covered by Alston. Hits it from three-point range. Miller's got 15 points in just the second half.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
And the rejection by Perkins. But they recover it. Howard kicks to Johnson. Back to Howard. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Best, defended by Turkoglu. Pass to Perkins. He got it up. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Orlando. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Magic leading by 13. We've got Rose. Davis is out there with Perkins, and it's Best in at point guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
One shot.
Pacers trail by 16. To the left wing. Crozier covered by Petrus. 6 on the shot clock. Davis on the follow.
Davis.
That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Turkoglu. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so Petrus nails both of them. Pacers trail by 16. Got a piece of it. Best passes to Davis. Outside Rose. 6 to shoot. Indiana moving it around. Outside for Jackson. Over Alston. Misses off the right iron. Magic leading by 16. The 11-footer. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Turkoglu's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You're fighting to keep the possession alive, something this guy does so well.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Passes it to Smits. And it's sent back by Howard. And he gets it back. Jackson from long range. Turkoglu grabs the board. Turkoglu's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Alston. Turkoglu trying to get open. And Alston with the basket on the assist from Turkoglu.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Rose kicks to Jackson. Dishes it to Davis. And it's sent back by Howard. And now Orlando on the break. Alston, good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Outside Rose. And the shot is good. Rose has got 24.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time, Greg. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screen.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin. You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
To the paint, and Davis throws it down.
Well, hit a man in stride. That is a textbook delivery.
Magic leading by 19. Alston with the ball. The pass to Turkoglu. The shot's good. Alston making the play. Alston's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this, Greg. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel. I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Back to Turkoglu, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
Jackson passes to Best. Over Lee. Best's shot is good. Best's got 4 points in the quarter.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Davis against Lee. Turkoglu right side. Bucket is good. Turkoglu's got 16 here in the second half.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Davis kicks to Jackson. Pass to Best. Jackson with it. Rose looking around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Nelson.
And so it's Nelson with it. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They lead by 24, their biggest margin. Howard, the pass to Nelson, fires the 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Best. There's the double team at Turkoglu. Down low, and again the turnover by the Pacers.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And Indiana making a change here. Miller's checked in. And here's Turkoglu. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Fires top of the key. Good on the jump shot. Turkoglu's got 35 in the game. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Here's Lou. Shot clock at 6. Bender with the rebound.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Passes it to Lewis. Tries again.
This is foul. Foster. That's his first personal foul.
Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have two candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
And he sinks the second. Now Jackson. Outside, Davis. He kicks it to Miller. There's Jackson with the three. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller. Miller's got 3 assists now in this one.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now, here is Nelson. Now the pass to Lewis. The shot, no good. Nice D from Rose. Nelson with the steal. Oh, and here we go. Nelson's got it, the fast break chance. The inside, covered by Miller. No good from Lee.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Here's Miller, and it's good for 2. Miller's got 17 points here in the second half. Magic leading by 20. Pass to Lewis. To the inside. Howard. The 11-footer. No good. Shot missing. So Indiana will take it the other way. Miller, the pass to Jackson. Back to Miller. And it's Miller with the jam.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Feeds it to Nelson. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
Rose dishes to Miller. Trying to get open is Davis. Out to Miller. Lee with the steal. Now, here is Nelson. Turkoglu outside. Pass to Howard. There's 1:54 left here in the fourth quarter. And they double up Jackson.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Nelson, the pass to Howard. Back to Nelson. 5 to shoot. Misses the 3. On offense, here are the Pacers. They're on a 13-5 run here. Rose against Lewis. And it's Rose penetrating, and Rose throws it down.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Here's Nelson. Sweet little floater. Nelson's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
And Greg, to me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to want it more than their opponent.
Davis, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Jackson against Nelson. Kicks it to Howard. And here's Turkoglu for three. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Pacers. It's a 16-point game. Great D that time from Howard.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Turkoglu against Davis. Nelson outside. A three-pointer is right on target. And the Magic lead by 19.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.